girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of September 21st through 25th, and we're on day 2. Let's get started. Let's review what we're going to need for today's session. Our nameplate and a dry erase marker. Always are very fun Play-Doh. And I have green today. Let's see what color you have. Some of you have green too. I think green's a great color for Play-Doh. You're also going to need the P worksheet, that's page 49. And the back side is page 51. And you want to have that in a plastic sleeve. And then we only are going to use one other sheet today. It's page 46. And it's the bird, 46. And for some crayons we're going to be using the purple crayon and also a blue. So get your crayons out and make sure that you have the 2 colors we need for today. We need, again, purple, and you need blue. They can be pretty similar, but if you look closely, there is a difference. Purple and blue. All right, let's get started. First thing we always do is our nameplate. So pull out your nameplate. Trace your name. You'll go along slowly and do your best work. You're going to be writing your name for many, many years to come. So this is an important skill for you to have, and you should take it very seriously. Let's see your name printed out. That looks really nice. Some of you are getting just about as fast as me. And this is not a game about being fast. Some games are about being fast, but not when it comes to writing your name. Let's check in and see who's all here. We have lots of you. Welcome, Elias. Elias. Hello, Evelyn. E for Evelyn. Hi, Jax. Jax. J for Jax. Another J. Jessa. J for Jessa. Bennett. Bennett. B for Bennett. Owen. O for Owen. First letter is C for Caitlin. Caitlin. Here we have a T for Trayshawn. T, Trayshawn. A C for Cash. J for Justin. B for Briggs. Briggs. Bennett and Briggs both start with B. This is from last week. Remember Timmy? What letter is this? T for Timmy. Nice. C for Christopher. Christopher. Hayden. H for Hayden. H. Hayden. E for Easton. K for Carson. K for Kenley. And K for Kaylee. Welcome everyone to class. Just to do a quick review on some shapes, because we've gone over many shapes this year. Kaylee, can you tell me what this is? It has 3 sides. What do you think? I sometimes give clues. A tricycle has 3 wheels, and tri means 3. So instead of a tricycle with 3 wheels, this is a triangle. It has 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. And how about Owen? What color is this? It is pink. Very good. Caitlin, how about you? What shape is this? It is not a square. It still has 4 sides, but instead of being all the exact same size, Two sides are longer than the other. It is a rectangle. Very good. It reminds me of a door or a window. Rectangle. And Easton, what color is this? It is green. Very good. Now for this week, we've been talking about something that reminds me of an open mouth. Go, oh, oh. Now say, oval, oval. Carson, what color is this oval? It's the same color as this crayon. It is purple. It's purple. And that leads us into our letter purple, pig, What is this? It's the letter P. Act like you're puffing out a candle and go puff, 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 puff. P for pig. P for pear. P for peas. P for pie. And I like this picture quite a bit. We already said it once. What is this? It's a pig. And what color is this pig? It's the same color as our triangle. It is pink. Kinley, I can hear you out there. Thank you for saying it out loud. Pink pig. Let's get our Play-Doh going. We're gonna roll out some Play-Doh and make our letter P. You ready? Just get some Play-Doh and roll, roll, roll like it's a snake. It's not really a snake, is it? And then push it on your paper. I have a plastic sleeve over mine so it'll come right off. All you do is a straight line. That's how you get started with a P. How about the next one? It's just gonna be a nice big loop on top. So we go straight line down, loop on top. There's our capital or uppercase P. Now we're gonna make a lowercase p. Looks very similar, very, very similar. Again, we have a straight line. Make some more Play-Doh into a snake. See what yours looks like. And you curve it around to make a lowercase p. Uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. Nice work. Now on your own, I'm going to make sure that you do this, but you need to turn the sheet over and use your dry erase marker and practice writing the letter P. Straight line, curve around on top. Now you have the lowercase. Do you see how the uppercase goes from the top line to the bottom line? And you connect a straight line, and then you curve around from the top line to the middle line. And for the smaller one, you start at the middle. You middle line, and you go below the lower line. Then you loop around. So go ahead and practice. Go ahead and do the whole sheet. You can put the video on pause if you need to. I'm going to erase mine when I'm through. And come back when you're finished with your P worksheet. All right, here we are. This is the sheet you need now. All you need is sheet 46 and no plastic sleeve because we are going to color this today. Remember the two colors we need? We need blue and purple. Blue and purple. Up here we have two ovals and they're in the sky. And I am going to have you fill this in like it's a cloud. Kind of reminds me of a cloud. So if you don't want to fill the whole thing in, you don't have to. Because sometimes clouds have different shapes, don't they? Here you go. That's what mine looks like. Now the reason we're coloring this in purple is because that's our focus this week. And this is a bird that has a round circle head, red circle, and it has an oval for a body. We're going to color that oval purple. Purple. I like to start with tracing around the whole oval. Kind of gives you a starting point. Then you can color back and forth. Different people have different techniques. It's kind of like different ways of doing things. But that's the way I like to color. I always start with the edges, and then I work my way into the center. There is my purple oval. Purple oval. And that's what your bird looks like. If you want to spend some time after the video and color in the branch a different color, what color do you think you'd like to use? What do you think, Trayshawn? What color would a tree maybe be? That's a good choice, a brown. You can get in your crayon box and color in the branch brown if you like. Once again, I have some ovals, and we're going to count ovals and see how many I have. I have a very small one. Then I have a medium size. Now look at this. So big it covers my head. That's a large one. Large, medium, and small. Kind of reminds me of the three little bears. So how many do we have? Baby bear, mama bear, and papa bear. How many? 1, 2, 3. Which one's the smallest? Is it this one, the middle one, or this? Very good. This is the smallest one. It's smaller than either of the other two. How about which one's the largest one? It's the one that covers my whole face. Oh, that's the big one, isn't it? It's the biggest of them all. There are 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now our number we're going to talk about today is actually a little bit bigger than 3. It's everything you see right here on my hand. Let's count together and see how far we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers. If you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper at home, you can do this with me, or you can just watch. I'm going to trace my hand. Make sure not to get marker all over your fingers. And if you do, it's no big deal. You can always just go wash your hands. That's my hand right there. I'm going to put a number next to each finger. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what if I go the other direction? Will I still have the same number of fingers? Let's say I start on this side this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do still have the same number of fingers, regardless of where I started. I could start here and count to 5, or I could start here and count to 5. So let's do that right now with our hands. Put a hand out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now we're going to count the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You have 5 fingers on one hand. And I have 5 fingers on this hand. 5 is our number. 5. We are going to now read a book about seahorses. We've been studying about under the sea, and one of my favorite animals to study is seahorses. Yesterday we learned about octopuses. Today we're going to read about seahorses. This is the front cover. Remember from yesterday we talked about that? This is the back side of the book, so it's called the, you got it, back cover. And this part holds the whole book together. Kind of like on a human, how we have a bone in our back and it keeps us all straight and strong. It's called a spine. And we have a spine on books. It holds the book together. It holds the pages in, doesn't it? A spine. And this book is called Seahorses. That's the title, Seahorses. And it's by Lola Schaefer. Do any of you remember from yesterday, the book about octopuses? Same author. The same person wrote the book yesterday as they did today, Lola Schaefer. Sometimes authors, the ones who write the words in books, write many, many books. They do it for a living. That's what they do, is they write words in books. They have lots of interesting things to say. So this is a wonderful picture on the front cover, Seahorses. Here, when I open it up, we have a title page. Again, it says Seahorses. And it tells us again that Lola Schaefer wrote it. She's the author. And then we're going to find out what's inside. Ah, the pictures are unbelievable. It says seahorses are fish. Why do you think we call them seahorses? Take a good look. Some of you know exactly why. We'll talk about it in just a second. Seahorses use fins to swim. What's nice about this book is they have an arrow showing exactly what they want you to look at. See if you can see that. They use fins to swim. Oh, this is a lovely picture. Look at that picture of a seahorse. Seahorses have a head that looks like a horse. That makes sense, doesn't it? That looks like a horse head. So why aren't they called seahorses? They are called seahorses. It all makes sense now, doesn't it? They do have a very long tail. Look how far down the tail goes. It kind of turns at the end. Seahorses hold on to seaweed with their tails. Their tails are very, very flexible. Take a close look at that. The tail wraps around items and helps them either stay balanced where they want to go or helps them when they want to eat. Look at the little pouch. It says male seahorses have a pouch. Can you see the pouch? We'll find out about the pouch in just a second, what they do with the pouch. Female seahorses lay eggs in the pouch. So they do important work with that pouch. The female gives the eggs to the male, so the daddy holds the eggs. Male seahorses carry the eggs in their pouch. Look at that. That's a male seahorse. You might be thinking about humans, and the mama, human, a person, carries the baby. But when it comes to seahorses, the daddy gets to carry them. This is a great picture. Young seahorses hatch and leave the pouch. If you look very closely, you can see a baby seahorse. And that's daddy. He's been holding the baby in his pouch. I hope you enjoyed learning about seahorses. I find seahorses to be very fascinating. I do have in the description box a link that will take you to a great video that I think you'll enjoy watching as a family. So take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.